Shalom, everybody. So, what is the best way to counteract anti-Semitism right now? Right now, we've had not only the two recent attacks, the murder of two Israeli diplomats in D.C. while a man was chanting Free Palestine. We also had a man in Boulder who chanted Free Palestine while trying to burn alive Holocaust survivors who were marching for peace and for the release of the hostages in Boulder, Colorado. But we also had a Jewish governor of Pennsylvania. His house was firebombed by a protester who had links to believe that he was somehow supporting this whole global conspiracy that Jews control the world, and that him as a Jewish man had connection to Israel, so he deserved to be attacked. Just because he's Jewish, he supports everything the Israeli government does. The best way to combat this is the truth. The media isn't telling the truth. They're not always going to. They even said prior to the attacks on Boulder that Israel had fired on people trying to get humanitarian aid in Gaza, which wasn't true. They fired warning shots. They didn't shoot anybody trying to get aid. They shot warning shots. Now, the people who were responsible for shooting people, Palestinians in Gaza, were Hamas. The reason people keep assuming that Israelis are trying to commit genocide, that are committing war crimes, they are not getting the full story. Israel does not support sending humanitarian aid because every time they do, they see that Hamas jumps on trucks, does everything possible to get that aid and give it to their loyal soldiers. Since there's no money, since there's nothing of value, food becomes the best commodity, the best money spending thing that they have there. Since everything now has collapsed due to the war. Everything's sealed off. They can't get anything from Egypt, from any of their allies that they supposedly had, and now they've ruined themselves. So, in order to combat this anti-Semitism, expose the truth, tell the story. I do it on here, do it on your social media platforms, share the truth, tell your friends, tell your community. Do not let the truth be buried under lies, deceits. Otherwise, what are we proving to people when we fought against the Nazis, when we fought against Soviet oppression, when we fought against every untrue thing in this planet? Why are we allowing the untrue things to become truth when they're not true? Speak up for yourselves and speak up for the truth. Shavua Tov. Have a blessed week.